What is going on, people? I am here for, let me adjust my camera, for day number 12 of the 31 Days Hath October series, which I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's my take on the 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween. Pretty much, I'm going to be doing 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. You're going to get a horror movie review for each day of the month of October. Everybody loves horror movies, so here's a chance to find out maybe some movies you never heard of before. I'm not the only one who's doing this. I'll get into that after, but I know everybody likes watching some horror movies during October, so here's a way to have movies for not only this Halloween, but I'm sure, Halloween season, should I say, but for years to come. So like I said, I call mine 31 Days Hath October. A little bit different. I try to do a little bit different than other people. Some people are doing like sequel manias, aka retro throwback reviews, super retro throwback reviews, should I say that. He's doing like sequels. 13th Wolfman, he always does random movies, and then on Sundays he does Italian horror. There's so many people doing some line of this, so check out everybody else's. I'll get into that after. But anyway, I tend to do more independent movies, and I try to do them in alphabetical order. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This year I kind of went off the trend a little bit, but I try to bring it back as I can. So today's letter I'm going with is H. But before I get into the review, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy this review, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that little bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. This month you technically don't have to, because I'll be doing a review every day. So you technically don't have to this month, but for future reference, or if you want to see what I do pick up. And then, of course, comment. Let me know what you think of the movie, if you've seen it before. And then, of course, you can always share this video with, everybody else that might be looking for movies to watch. Anyway, like I said, today's letter is H, and the movie I'm going with is Honeymoon, put out by Magnet Films. So anyway, this is, actually, I did not even realize that. Directed by Leigh Janiak, who happens to be the director of the Fear Street franchise that I just reviewed. So that's interesting. It was written by Phil Graziadei. Definitely butchered that name. Graziadei. We'll go with that. Graziadei. And then, of course, also written by Leigh Janiak as well. This is starring Rose Leslie, Harry Treadaway, Ben Huber, among others. So anyway, this one has like a Evil Dead type feel, kind of to it. Not in the sense of, they read the Book of the Dead or anything like that. But it's about a couple, a newlywed couple, going into the woods for a honeymoon. And let's just say things start hitting the fan when, what's her name here? Bay, who's played by Rose. She ends up going into the woods a lot at night. And the new husband just thinks, okay, maybe she's sleepwalking, whatever. But the more they stay, the weirder and distant and stuff she gets. So as the movie goes along, don't want to give anything away, but as the movie goes along, you can tell Paul is questioning what's going on here, because he starts thinking, it's definitely not just sleepwalking in the woods. Something might have happened. Maybe that's why she might have gotten attacked or something like that. But it's what happens when, especially when it's only two people in the middle of the woods and, now they become distant, whatever. Don't want to get way too deep into it, but this is definitely one I think you should check out for sure. Like I said, it is directed by Leigh, so it kind of puts a little bit more into perspective, I guess you want to call it. And it's actually pretty cool now learning for those who know, I'm part of the Wicked Horror Show, and we always talk about seeing people's, progression from, the start to the finish, whether it's acting or directing or whatever. So seeing her, you could tell with the Fear Street franchise, how much I was talking about it. I enjoyed it a lot. This one I enjoyed too, but just a step in progress, I can tell now looking at it. But that is pretty interesting because I didn't realize that. But yeah, if you're into that kind of like creepiness vibe to it, this one definitely has it in it. But yeah, I say definitely go ahead, check out Honeymoon. Of course, like I always do, in the description, I'll leave the trailer to where you can watch it. Watch the trailer. I'll leave the link to where you can purchase the movie. I believe it's still on Amazon. That's where I got this one. If not, I'll just look to see if it's on Magnet. But I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it. Also, like I was saying, if you've seen this before, if it's not up your alley, I'll leave the links to everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. So if you're looking for other horror movies, if you checked out all other 11 days that I've done and you don't find anything, check out the 13th Wolfman or super retro throwback reviews, random horror, retro horror. I am Ice Lord. There's so many people doing some kind of reviews. So like I said, check the description so you can see everybody else doing some kind of 31 days. Also, I'll leave the links to all my other social media. I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. Like I was saying before, I am part of the Wicked Horror Show, which tonight we have a guest from the movie Stream. So 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. Check out Wicked Horror Show. You'll find us there. So I'll leave all, like I said, my social media links and everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. And yeah, so I'll come back tomorrow for day number 13. But check out Honeymoon. Check out everybody else. Check out the rest of my other videos for this month. And yeah, I guess until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. I'm leaving, don't worry.